Hello everybody. This is just going to be a training video that I put together of a training we did yesterday. The FD, EMS, and LEO joint MVA training. And I'm going to show mostly all the clips of it. Had a couple of video issues, so I apologize for that. So parts of it didn't get put in, but it was a great time. Learned a lot. Our chief of FD, Roughneck Reed, just taught us a lot, and we learned just a lot of how to respond, how to extricate people, nice ways of doing it, and a little bit of IRL insight into it. So, hope you guys enjoy the video. Before I get to the video, just wanted to say I missed Memorial Day. We were planning to do something, and then our schedules just got messed up, and the vehicle wasn't made properly, and everything just had issues. So just wanted to say thank you for all those people who have served in our armed forces, first responders on the ground as well. Just no amount of thanks can go out to you guys, and especially to the families of those who are in the first responders. The following video was a training. Might seem like a lot of it is missing. That is just because we had a lot of bloopers because we were having a fun time. And I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Anyways, so basic things you need to look out for when you're getting on scene of an MVA: fuel oil on the ground, possible fire sources, active fire. That's all one thing you need to look for. Anything that can cause fire, anything that's on fire. Second thing is your safety. Where's the traffic flowing? Is traffic been shut down? Is traffic flowing around you? Where I'm at, police department does a piss poor job of keeping traffic around us. We had a wreck last night in a four-way intersection. We had a truck sitting in the outside lane of a combined four-lane. So there's just the yellow stripe down the median. There's no actual median, no turning lane, nothing. And I had to walk on the off driver's side of the truck to get something, and nearly got sandwiched by a fucking car last night. Then, after PD realized, hey, that's a fucking fire truck sitting there, they started diverting traffic around us, and it actually got a little bit better for traffic control. We had a couple cars drive straight through the middle of the scene just because of how they were laid out in the intersection. There was no way to divert them. So that's one thing you really got to watch for is your traffic. Where's it going? How could it affect you? How could it affect your scene? Secondary accidents are a really bad thing. Third thing you got to look at is patience. All right. How many ambulances do you have incoming? Last night we had 2 ambulances incoming. We had 3 patients. That's technically a mass casualty incident. We have more patients than we have ambulances or medical care to provide for. Let's say we got 2 ambulances incoming. We got a 3-car MVA. You automatically know that's a mass casualty incident. Are you going to activate that mass casualty protocol right then, or are you going to wait till you get on scene and see what your patient triage levels are? I'm personally going to wait until I'm on scene and I see patient triage levels. Because like last night, we had two that needed to be transported. We had 1 that had no injuries. That 1 that had no injuries didn't get transported. The 2 that needed to get transported did. Now, if you have a 5 or 6 car MVA with multiple entrapments and you have 1 ambulance, I'm going to go ahead and roll that mass casualty protocol. I'm going to go ahead and get that mass casualty initiated because I know for a fact we're going to be in over our heads as soon as we get on scene for that one. You can always cancel the mass casualty incident. It's not a bad thing to do. It's not a bad thing to go ahead and initiate it if you're in over your head, but it's really just kind of at your discretion as to whether or not you want to get that underway or not, because that just adds more information you have to put onto your report. So we're normally rolling in city limits or in River City's jurisdiction. We're normally rolling an engine or rescue, 2 engines and a rescue, and possibly a truck to an MVA. You're getting on scene, you're looking at your patients, you've decided whether or not mass casualties needed, you're looking for entrapment. All right, we've got 1 car on its side with 2 people in it. They're not stuck in the vehicle, but they're going to need assistance getting out. That's soft entrapment. Probably going to have to pop a door, possibly even cut the roof off to be able to get access to them and actually be able to get them out. All right, we've got another vehicle on its roof. We've got somebody unconscious in the vehicle. We can't really get a good access to them. All right, who are we going for first? The two that's okay and just stuck, or the dude that's unconscious? I'm going for the dude that's unconscious. I'm putting the required amount of resources on that, and then whatever's left over can go in and tend to the couple in the car. You always want to treat it's really a fine balance and act of treating your highest risk victims versus your victims with the best chance of survival. So let's say you arrive on scene, there's one car engulfed in flames with somebody unconscious in the car. The car's been on fire approximately 3 minutes, and then you've got another car with somebody with massive head trauma, and they're not entrapped. I'm sending a suppression team to that first car, and I'm going to have an extrication team on standby for that car, but I'm also going to be primarily focusing on that other victim. Because 3 minutes of toxic smoke inhalation from a car fire, chances are that's going to be a DOA. Granted, I'm still going to be putting as many resources as I can where I need them. It's something we have to look at. So after you get on scene, you get your 360 done, you figure out where your victims are, who your victims are, you're getting together an action plan. Also known as IAP or Incident Action Plan. On the fine paperwork, in real life, it's you do this, you do this, you do that. So if I'm first on scene of a car wreck, you'll hear me come over, FD1 dispatch, 2 vehicle MVA, 1 rolled over on its side, 1 on its roof, negative entrapment in either vehicle. Gonna have trauma alert on 1 victim. All right. Well, now every unit incoming knows. You should be able to decipher from what I just said. All right. Nobody's entrapped, so we don't have to be cutting. We have 1 trauma victim, so EMS needs to tend to them first. We've got 2 other victims. We don't know we have not heard their condition, so chances are they're going to be okay. If I don't say if I don't give a victim triage report, chances are they're green tagged or they're okay. Or they're a very, very minor injury, and EMS can figure that out when they get there. I'm going to be spawning in. I'm going to be doing the server call MVAs today. We're not going to be clearing the scenes and getting back in service as fast as possible. We'll be taking our time on the first couple. Probably be doing 3 or 4 of them. We're going to be going real slow through the first couple. I'll be explaining to you guys what my thought process is, what I see, what I'm doing as I do it, what needs to be done on each vehicle. We'll be simulating a couple entrapments. We'll be doing some door pops, dash rolls, stuff like that. Not that it's going to be necessary for that scene, but just for the training of it. And I know the only thing we have in game for extrication is just opening and closing the cutters and spreaders. So I'm just going to be explaining where you would cut, how you would cut, and how you would do it. And then you can just walk up to it in about that same area, and you can either close the cutters, or open the spreaders, or however it needs to be to make it look as realistic as possible. Is there any questions on anything?
Nope. I'm good.
I'm good.
All right.
All right, so Reed, where would you kind of want me? Just parked like up here off on the shoulder?
That works good. EMS is normally parked out of the way.
Because yeah, you can still put a truck here just to be a big brick wall.
Yep, rescues. No, rescue wants you back here. Rescue needs to be as close to the vehicle as possible since they're active extrication.
Yeah, you need to be a brick wall across, though.
Engine, you come in, get as close as you can for fire suppression, and then truck can kind of just fall in wherever. Truck's going to be more of a traffic control device on MVA.
Reed, won't you want rescue, though, angled across, blocking both lanes? Or do you just want truck to go do that?
Truck's doing good. We've got PD sitting back here on this one. Engine, I was wanting you on this side of it.
Oh, the other side?
Yep, back here where I am. I need to throw my bunker gear on. Turnouts.
Hey, it's a nice, easy transport for me.
Yeah. Chicken, you can go ahead and just transport them if you want to.
Just get them out of here.
Yeah. That's really the only reason I wanted you here, so we could clear the scene and be able to run multiple.
And Reed, the thing is, like, I've
Can
ran
that
these
guy
enough
be,
with you. I know what
like
to
right
do.
here?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh shit! I need to get the monitor. I forgot.
I'll just wait back here until you all are ready for me to pick it up.
Yep. So we're on scene. We're gonna simulate on this one. There's somebody entrapped in the driver's seat. All right. So vehicle mechanism of injury or vehicle mechanism of damage. It's appearing to be a rollover. We've got heavy caving on passenger side, on A post and B post. Driver's side appears to be a still tenable environment, whereas he will be fine to sit in there for a minute. So rescue, go ahead and pull struts and get this vehicle secured. That's another thing we're going to look for. Vehicles on their side or on their roof is vehicle stabilization.
Yeah, because by looks of it, it would need some of it.
I've seen vehicles sitting on their side. Somebody walked up with their pinky, pushed it, and it fell over.
Oh shit! Reed,
Goddamn.
this guy's in cardiac arrest right now.
Ah, cool. Move that rear strut back to the bed, Pern, because we're probably going to be doing a roof conversion on this one. You can just move that mid strut. All right. Is this vehicle secure, Pern?
No.
Why?
Backside.
Yep. So there's two sides. When a vehicle's on its sides, there's two sides of it. There's a clean side and the dirty side. Bottom of the vehicle's the dirty side. That's where all the dirt, oil, grime, all that bullshit is. Top side's going to be the clean side. So we've got one patient in the vehicle. He's conscious. He's talking. We've got vehicle stabilized. That truck's not going anywhere. Tension buttress system supports, I think, is the correct terminology for them. 9 out of 10 departments are going to call them struts. So we're going to do a roof conversion, or essentially we're going to remove the roof of the vehicle. So, yeah, we'll pull engine and rescue tools, make this go a little bit faster. So both of y'all grab cutters. All right, so we're not going to be able to do a full roof removal because of how this is sitting. We're not going to be able to reach that B post. We can reach the C post. And does everybody know what I mean when I'm saying A, B, and C posts?
Yes.
I believe so.
All right. This front post, the most forward post that holds up the roof of the vehicle is the A post. Next post is B. Next is C. If this was an SUV, there would be a D, possibly even an E. It just goes front to back, however many there is. A, B, C, D.
Okay.
If you happen to find a bus that gets you all the way to Z, it starts over as A1, if I remember right. So A1, B1, A1, B1, C1, and then it keeps going. So we're not going to be able to do a full roof conversion, like I was saying. We're not going to be able to access that B post. So let's cut passenger side A, B, and C, and let's cut driver side A and C, and then that roof we should be able to bend that B post over to either gain access to it to completely remove the roof or to just be able to have enough room to extricate victim.
A post cut. Don't know what he's doing with the spreaders.
That's a combi tool. It'll be all right.
Oh, that's what he has too. He has spreaders as well.
Nope. I've got cutters.
No, he's got cutters.
Oh, dang it. Wait, it kind of looks the same. The spreaders and the cutters.
They are the same, kind of.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Yep.
One
I see
thing
the
that
point now.
pisses me off about those cutters is they don't have the full closure sheet. All 5 of those posts cut.
Hey,
Dove,
move your
bring-
truck back so I can get pictures.
Well, if you want to
what's up?
consider, if you want to call this a training, you can just leave it sitting there.
Bring what?
Bring spreaders because we're gonna need that to help get this roof over. So yeah, jump up on top on the passenger side and then start spreading the door, or start spreading the roof away from the doors.
I don't think I can. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I got to get some up close action shots.
It's gonna kind of look weird, you know, because I can't really angle it down, but
Yeah, it's good enough. Bring spreaders because we're gonna need that to help get this roof over. So yeah, jump up on top on the passenger side and then start spreading the door, or start spreading the roof away from the doors.
I don't think I can. Okay, here we go.
Oh, I got to get some up close action shots.
It's gonna kind of look weird, you know, because I can't really angle it down, but
Yeah, it's good enough. So we've done a roof conversion. We've got access to the patient. We got him out. That's roof conversion. Any questions on that?
nope.
All right. We can go ahead and pull struts. DOT can clear us.
Reed, I'll just come around, Reed, so I can come in that way. Easier access.
That's fine.
Because you don't want me. Because moving a whole engine is probably more difficult than moving your tiny car.
Move on the next
Nice.
one. Put turnout gear on.
Oof.
Sure. What? Oh, okay. Do I do the full turnout gear?
Yeah. That's LSRP turnouts. Good engine.
707 to Central. I'll be on scene. I'll be redirecting traffic onto
What more,
Elm
basically?
Street
That's
southbound.
good right there.
Alright.
Shift P, got to get in
Incoming
free camp.
FD, be advised. Half the road is blocked. Go ahead and use the opposite lanes to get through.
Copy. Break. Maple Command Truck 11's arriving.
Truck, go ahead and go up Cedar Street and come down Oak Valley on the north end.
Copy. Up Cedar and down Oak Valley, I think.
Yep. It's gonna be a left-hand turn.
Alright, so I'm on scene while he's inactive. I'm going to be looking for victims in the vehicles. Alright, so we're going to do extrication on both these vehicles. Also. Yeah, we're going to do something different on the vehicle on its side. And we're going to do something different. We're going to do a couple different things on that Corvette. Then you can just go ahead and 45 across the lanes, truck. Just block both lanes.
Truck copies.
And then, yeah. Ideally, I'd like another police unit or something at least to block off this way.
Sorry. You want me to move chicken or just stay there?
No, you're good there. It's just if we have
Right.
another unit in here.
I need a
Yeah.
second tow truck.
Gingy, you are going. Gingy, you're going to be assigned Maple Street, north side. Reed, I'm a little far in my ambulance parking, aren't I?
Yeah, you're fine.
Maple Street Command Truck 11, do you need my manpower anywhere?
Stand by.
Copy.
This must be an electric vehicle, is all I'm gonna say.
Right.
Since when is a Corvette electric?
Since now. You don't get it,
That's
Delva.
all.
You're not a firefighter. You won't understand the reference there.
The traffic sign will make it work.
All I'm gonna say is, if a Tesla catches on fire, Delta, Delta, your life, you're done for. Like, there's no chance.
Oh no, hell no.
Stop
I'm gonna
being on fire.
We don't have enough water. We're gonna have to fucking lay supply lines down if we ever catch an electric vehicle fire where I work. We're just gonna hope there's a hydrant nearby.
Reed, I'm giving PT to
Start
this
to
one
go.
guy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Advise, if someone on scene could have second patient ready for when I get back.
Truck, if you want to take care of that.
Get a
Copy.
little triage going.
Alright, so we're not going to claim any
parking
victims.
spot.
We're not
Damn,
going
you
to
have
claim
to-
any victims
oh,
on
never
this
mind.
one. We're going to do a couple different things.
I didn't put any cones up front. Park right back here.
Rescue.
Again, we're going back.
Rescue, if you want to grab spreaders. Engine, if you want to grab cutters, we'll go ahead and pop this door on the Corvette and get ready to... We'll go ahead and pull this door, driver's side door on the Corvette.
Alright, so you got the spreader?
Alright. There's 2 different ways to spread a door. You can spread from the back, you can spread from the front. If you spread from the front, there's 2 hinges in there to cut. You're going to want to cut the bottom one first. So you want to know why that is.
So that way, because if you do the top one, the door's gonna fall flat pretty much. It like the top part is gonna fall over.
Yeah.
It's physics.
That's why it's better to get the bottom one first.
Physics. Physics is a very big thing in this.
Gravity.
So this, it's mainly for if you're popping it from the rear first. But you always want to cut the bottom hinge first. So let's say you pop the door from the rear and the door's sitting out straight, about like I'm trying to walk. And you cut that top hinge, there's a very high chance the bottom of that door is going to fall and hit the ground. Well, the force from that tool goes into the path of least resistance. So let's say you're pushing the, let's say you're trying to just spread the bottom hinge and not cut it. If there's more resistance in it trying to crumble that door that's pushed into the ground, it's just going to push the car away from you. It's going to push that entire car away from you because that door has more resistance to crumbling than the car does. And you don't want that. You don't want the vehicles to move at all. So that's why you cut the bottom hinge first. Let's go ahead and do a rear pop. So you can go ahead and pop the nadir pin in the rear of the door, which is what latches it into the frame of the vehicle. Alright, door's open. You're going to come inside the door. You're going to spread out enough of a gap where the cutter can get in there and cut both hinges. You can also spread hinges, but I prefer to cut them because it's a more controlled environment. Alright, so now cutter, come in, cut the bottom and the top hinge. Alright, we'll do a floor pan drop on this side and a dash roll on the other side. Alright, so cutter, come in right here in the fender door frame, and dead at the bottom of the top hinge, at the top of the bottom hinge, just cut you a little tab. Alright, so what you've just done is you created a tab. So with your spreaders now, or with your cutters, now go just in front of the seat on that bottom rocker panel and make another cut.
Is that the final victim that's being taken right now?
Yeah.
If
Alright, I will
So you say,
close the north and the side.
so you say in the front seat?
Yeah, the bottom of the vehicle, in the floor pan, rocker panel area of the vehicle, just in front of the front seat, we'll make a cut.
Okay.
What we're doing, so there's a couple different ways to pull a victim in a driver's seat if they're pinned. You can do a dash roll, which will pick dash roll or dash lift, which will pick the dash up off the victim. You can do a floor pan drop, which is what we're doing here, where we're actually pushing the floor pan down to give us room. The relief cut in the frame, or the relief cut in the fender A-post area, allows for the front of it to be peeled down. That cut you made in the back is going to act as your crease, and that's where it's going to bend and actually fold down at. So now spreaders will come in. You'll grab that tab that you cut in the A-post. So you open up, you'll grab and pinch that tab, and then you'll bend it out using the leverage of the spreaders. You'll you'll actually use the spreaders to kind of pull it to the side, and you'll take the spreaders back in, and you'll go straight up and down with them. And in theory, the floor pan will be on the ground. If y'all want to, I can show some videos after this to actually show this working. Truck, I just noticed that. I am so happy you took the time to go ahead and get struts out. That was a great thing to do. Just remember, even if it's even if it's on that slant leaning forward, you still want to put struts on the backside too.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about that. I was waiting for you to get finished up.
You want full vehicle stabilization. Alright. So we've done the floor pan drop on this side, go over the other side, and we'll pull the passenger door the opposite. So, spreaders come up front, you'll make a gap on both the top and bottom hinge.
Great song, Gingy.
Cutters, you'll come in and cut both hinges. Remember, bottom first. Another thing I would like to see on vehicle fires, and it's done here because we fought the car a minute ago. Another thing to do on all MVAs, if we have an engine coming, go ahead and put a line on the ground just to be safe. Go ahead and pull. Normally it'll be your 100-foot bumper line, so you can just pull a 100-foot line and just set it on, just have it sitting on the ground like that one is. Alright, spreaders, you'll come back in and you'll spread the front of the door apart. And if we're lucky, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It will also pop it off that nadir pin in the back and the whole door will just fall off. And we got lucky with this one, and it popped off. So a dash roll. So you'll come up and you'll cut the A-post where it meets the roof.
Which is like right up here then, right?
A-post.
Yep. On A-post, the front post.
There you go.
Alright. And then you'll make a cut just above the bottom hinge in the door frame. Alright, so now, if we had a ramming game, which we don't, ram will come in, they'll spread, and the dash will go. You got two different ways you can go from right here. You can do a dash lift, which is where we push the dash straight up, or you can do a dash roll, which rolls the dash up and forward. Both work, both have their own situations. Both will normally work in any situation that you're needing to move the dash. But go ahead and do so. You can do either one, I don't care. Alright. So, this is actually a really good vehicle to do this on. So we can work for ourselves or against ourselves at this point. Let's say we're going to be removing the roof of this vehicle. We can either work for ourselves or against ourselves. So we did a cut at the top of the A-post on this side. Let's go ahead and cut it off at the bottom since we're doing a roof removal.
Alright.
Yeah, just go ahead and remove that whole A-pillar. That's another thing, you're kind of working against yourself with that. But because of where you have to cut in different places. But nowadays the hydraulics are so good, those cuts don't take very long. And I do love the fact that these are hydraulics. I think, yeah, those are Hurst hydraulics too. Yeah, that's Hurst tools, which is what we have.
Nice.
On a Corvette, they have that removable roof. You can see the lines here. You can kind of work for yourself a little bit. So
Yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, someone might know this a little bit better, but I think it's just 2 locking tabs in the front that you twist, and then you can pull the front of it up, and then you slide the back out of tabs. So all we have to do to remove this is just come over here and cut on the driver's side A post, and then we should be able to just lift it up and slide it out of the tabs. And I may be completely wrong. It may be bolted in or tabbed in, locked in all 4 corners. But now we can just lift the roof off, and we've got roof access.
Yep, and it would just be having 2 people on each side and just kind of peel it back.
Actually, we'll be going forward with this one because of the way the tabs are. But normally we're going to go back with it. Alright, so let's go back to this. Let's go to the Civic. So we showed you removing the roof on the last one. We're going to go ahead. We're going to do a door pop on this one. So let's say the victim has gotten himself to where his back is laying against the roof and he's able to stand up. He just can't get out, climb out. Can't climb out through the windshield because of the way the steering wheel's sitting. We got to pop this door. So you want to go ahead and just hop up top and pop the front passenger door. Very impressed with where you put those struts.
Compliment taken.
Yep, better time.
Oh, there's Braden's ticket. Or Broaden's ticket. Chicken. So we'll get him after this. Alright. So there's that. We're going to go... Delta, you want to move your Tahoe over here for a minute?
Yep.
Alright. So there's bat wings, which can be done on any 4-door vehicle. You'll cut the B post. On this one, you'd have to... No, you wouldn't have to cut the A post. You'll cut the B post, top of the door, because there's a structural frame that runs behind that connects to the frame of the vehicle. And then you'll come back here, you'll pop the nadir pin of the rear door, you'll pop the 2 hinges on the front door, and you can lay both of these doors down like a bat wing. It's a bat wing, it's full door conversion, basically whatever you want to call it. It's got a couple different names. Another thing you can do for 3rd row seating, called a 3rd door conversion. So you'll come back here, you'll pop this rear window, you'll make a cut right behind the C post and just in front of the D post. You'll cut as far down as you can. You'll take the ram, you'll set it on the you'll set a ram in the window sill. You'll push this down until it's pushed down further. You come in there, you'll cut it again, you'll push it some more, you'll cut it again, and you're basically making an access point out of this rear window, large enough to get a victim out of. Any questions on that? Any comments, concerns? Anything anybody wants to add? Alright. Ham, you're clear to come get the vehicles. We'll go back to station, and then we'll chill out for a minute, and then I will just randomly drop an MVA that we're going to run at full speed.
Reed, I'm going to stay in Springfield, because that's where I'd come from.
Yeah. Does anybody want to do one more before we do one full speed, or y'all go to do one full speed?
I'm good for full speed.
Same.
Alright. Yeah, we can go ahead and pack up, head back to station, get ready for full speed.
Where the fuck's my ambulance out there?
River City Engine 1, River City Rescue 1, River City Truck 1, FD1 Command, be advised. vehicle MVA, unknown vehicle MVA, is going to be at the intersections of Independence Parkway and Main Street. Unknown entrapment, unknown injuries. Springfield medic won't respond as well.
I was waiting for it. I didn't think you were going to get me.
FD1 en route.
Springfield
Rescue
medic
on
on en
en
route.
Truck 11's en route.
FD1 on scene, 2 vehicle MVA, heavy flame showing. Engine 1 begin fire suppression. Rescue ready for extrication. It's going to be both vehicles are on all 4 wheels. It's going to be an SUV and a pickup truck, 4 doors. 4 doors on both. We've got 1 victim ejected. Truck 1 assist truck 11 assist engine with fire suppression.
Copy, assist engine with fire suppression.
FD1
Springfield
rescue
medic
1
1 on scene.
Go ahead.
FD1 rescue 1. See if you can spot a hydrant anywhere.
Copy.
Springfield medic 1 advised we have a hydrant just in the little driveway to pull into the shopping outlet on the south side. To be closest post would be 404.
Received. FD1. Hydrant map's also showing there's going to be 1 at Independence and Arbor. Truck 1, go ahead and pull the line off engine.
Copy, pulling line.
I'm sorry, that's what I meant to tell you earlier.
Water supply's established.
Receive rescue 2. Rescue 1. Rescue 1, we've got a victim to the passenger side of the pickup truck. Begin extrication.
Copy.
Alright, Pern, extrication's all on you. Let's see what you do. Vocalize it so I know what you're doing.
Popping the hinges.
Command, truck 11.
Truck 11.
Truck 11, we've got flames suppressed at this time. I'll keep a line out in case anything sparks.
Did not get lucky.
Springfield medic 1 transporting 1X to Liberty County Medical.
That up.
Truck 1, we've got somebody to the driver's side of the blue SUV. Start extrication on that.
Cutting the hinges now.
Truck acknowledges driver side extrication.
And you vocalize as well.
And doors off.
Alright. Alright, Pern, you do not have enough access to get to your victim. They are pinned by the dash. What are you going to do? Dash roll, dash lift, or 4-pan drop?
Probably gonna just put the bottom of the A post and then just lift the dash.
Got it. Do it. Engine 1, stay on fire suppression. Or engine 2, correction.
Roger that.
Alright, Pern, you were successfully able to extricate your victim in 2 minutes. That's good. And that's a guesstimated 2 minutes. That was about good time though. Cool. Hell, we did a dash roll last night in fucking 45 seconds. We was fucking rolling last night.
Damn.
Instead, that patient had nothing to it. It was just a broken arm.
I mean, that kind of makes sense, though, right?
Yeah, like the last guy was in cardiac arrest.
I don't know how that guy was in cardiac.
Unless he was suffering it while driving, which caused the accident.
Yeah. I've seen that happen before. They actually killed one of my friends.
Oh, shit.
Granted, he was old as shit, but still.
Yeah.
Truck 1, what status on extrication?
I'm getting the door off at the moment, and then I'll be able to pull them off if I can get an extra set of hands for backboard.
Rescue 1 assist.
Copy.
Reed, you could have assigned medical to that.
No.
I came back to scene for absolutely nothing.
And that's when.
I mean,
and that's when.
I know what you can do at the scene.
And that's when Reed be like, "Medic, quit your bitching."
I mean, to be fair, I am a volunteer firefighter just driving an ambulance.
All right, I've got door popped. If you want to help me get it off of the vehicle.
Huh.
All right.
Ginger,
1, 2, 3, up. And over here is probably good.
Put him on the stretcher.
Right.
That's the door. Checking.
Do you want to put the door on the...
Yep, I want the door. Give me the door, bitch. I just wanted to see if you noticed. I knew it was the door. I wanted to see if you would get confused with the patient and the door.
Chicken. We all know you're desperate for some parts to repair your previous fucking truck, okay? But calm down.
I needed a door for the ambulance. I mean, it might be a frickin' Jeep door, but I'll take it.
It's a Hummer.
I could make it where you need a whole new ambulance right now.
Oh, my ambulance is getting
Patient is
banned.
conscious, no visual injuries.
I could steal the whole ambulance right here, right now.
You're getting banned.
I'm not gonna. If this is an official training session.
Hey, can we get DOT to remove that truck, or is that not possible right now?
Silence.
Parent, I'm gonna go on the other side. If we can, do you want to do a tilt them up towards me and then slide the board under?
How about instead of trying to do that, just take a window punch, pop out this back window, and then just slide in?
That works too. Wait, actually, what am I doing? I have irons on me.
Oh,
Technically, we should have been popping all the tires with irons, but...
Chicken, did you fail at driving?
I am actually against that, and I'll explain that once we get through this scene. Because we have very good reasoning for it, as to why we don't do it.
My area does it. If they can't chalk it.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a last resort, it is a good thing to do, but if we have another way around it, we're not doing it.
Alright, beware your eyes.
Where'd you hit the window punch?
GNG, I know that's you. Reed, we got a drowning if you want to go work it.
He'll be fine.
It's only GNG, right?
Yeah. No!
Don't
no!
talk,
No! Nope! No! No! No!
What?
No!
Damn, shut them.
There we go.
Ham.
That solved that problem.
And when you did that, that was the most annoying scene ever. Wait, Ginger, were you here?
Alright, Perrin, you ready?
Yep.
Alright, I tilt you slide, or how do you want to do it?
Well, yeah, just up to you. This is your car.
Alright, I'll tilt it up if you can, and then you can slide it under.
Okay.
Alright, and 1, 2, 3, tilting. And you're good to slide?
Slided it under.
And... Alright, now on the board. And... I can't tell if that's legit or not. Alright. And ready for 1, 2, 3, lifting.
Alright. You would probably want to be on the back, like to the left side of me, for trying to get him out. There you go. Now we can lift, and now we can slide out.
Alright, I'm kind of have to go first person, so I don't really know where I'm going.
Now we can just set it down, and say, medics, deal with him.
Yep.
Not my job.
Alright, that's me. That was good. I was very impressed with both of you. Very, very impressed. Oh, one thing...
Can I pick up the vehicles?
Yeah, you're good. Come on in. Here, I'll move my truck for you.
I'm good, I can squeeze right by it.
Okay. So one thing, Eric, it's something that comes in time. I can tell in your volunteer department you don't drive apparatus very much. Do you?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 16. I legally can't.
Yeah, that's right. My bad. But on all three scenes, you never really had flawless parking. When I called for that 45 on the Springfield scene, you could have just cut it across the road and left it right there. You didn't have to back out, turn it around, and then move it back further down the road. That's just something that kind of shaves a few seconds that you could be using to help get a victim out. Here, you could have just pulled it in behind rescue, pulled it in behind engine, or 45'd it across, and it would have been good. You didn't have to pull it over there to the side like that. It's small things you can work on. It's not bad things. I kind of see where your mind was at, was getting the truck turned around, ready to go back out if something else comes in. And that is a good thing to do in real life, but in here, I try to keep it to one scene at a time just for the confusion of things, so that's not really a big issue. But other
I understand.
than that, other than that, everybody did very well. So yeah, that's so any questions about anything we did? Any concerns? Any comments? Alright, so the reason we don't pop the tires. I know a lot of departments will come, they'll set chocks in all four corners, pop tires, set the vehicle down with chocks. Why don't we do that? Because if we have to do a floor pan drop like we did, now we have a piece of wood in our way that allows us to not do that. We're committed to that. We're going to have to move that vehicle if we have to change any positioning of that vehicle. So we'll throw a 4x4. We'll throw a 4x4 on each corner of the chassis, and we'll throw a 4x4 under one back tire and under one front tire. If it's on all four wheels, we'll put it in park. We'll set the park and brake if we can reach them, and we'll do that with the chocks, and we're calling it good. That way, we're not committed to one particular way of doing things. Because as Pern, you know, in the search and rescue side of this, Meg, as you know, is in this side of it, that scene's going to be changing every single second. 1 second, you might be able to do a dash roll. The next second, you might not be able to. You might have to swap to that floor pan drop. And if you just committed by putting that cribbing under and setting that vehicle down on that cribbing, you just sacrifice the quickness of being able to change from that dash roll to that floor pan drop. It's just every department has their own ways. And in all honesty, if what works for you works very well, there is no wrong way. The only wrong way in this
The wrong way is not responding.
Yes, that, and the only wrong way on scene is doing something that makes the overall environment worse. Which is honestly pretty hard to do. I mean, if you have a little bit of confidence, you can kind of make things better. You can't really make things worse if you have just a little bit of knowledge and confidence. But yeah, if everybody's good, we can go back to session. We can end out the training session.
Bang. Headshot. One shot. Bye-bye.
Wait. Chicken, how many people did I kill at the mass shooting?
Chicken's not here. Chicken's not here.
Oh, chicken.
Chicken wasn't even there.
I'm gonna call ham chicken a lot. But they're both two types of meat.
Where's FD? Oh, there you are. Shit!
Central from truck 11.
Go ahead, Truck 11.
Truck 11, I just...
Reed, I'm gonna hop in free cam, just take some pictures too.
Yep. Alright. We don't have good access. Here, I'll turn player names off so y'all can get good videos.
Nova,
About
you video,
headers,
I'll
about
worry about
headers.
pictures.
You mean Delta?
Or Delta, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to find name visibility. Chicken, you got to change name visibility.
Alright, give me a second.
1 second.
Reed, I'm fine not in turnout gear, right? Or do you want
Yeah.
me in it?
Unless you're cutting, you're good.
Alright. I'm not. I'm just Springfield's chief that's gonna sit here and watch professionals do everything.